last but certainly not least, we've got 2.5-year-old Jake. Now, elephants are still used today in the teak forests of Burma. They are used to harvest wood from the surrounding forests, where they will drag logs to rivers, and these logs will then flow to mills for processing. So what we'd like to do now is give you a working demonstration of just how these elephants are used. So the harness that George is wearing is very similar to the ones used in Burma. It's made of canvas, and it distributes the weight evenly across his shoulders and chest, so he can hold the load without a problem. Now, elephants are preferred over heavy machinery because they are much more maneuverable, and they don't cause as much damage to the surrounding forests. They can also access those high mountainous regions where vehicles such as trucks just can't go. Well, George has done an excellent job pulling this log for us here today. And now here comes Opal to push it back into place for us. Now you may have noticed that George and Jake have tusks, while Opal does not. That's because in the ancient species, only the males have the long tusks, while females have a much shorter version called tushes. Elephant tusks are made out of ivory, and unfortunately, the illegal killing of elephants for their ivory poses a significant threat to the survival of both species. Ivory is very valuable, so the tusk from a single elephant can be worth 10 times the average income of many African countries. Well, she's nodding and she'd like to say hello. Now here comes little Jake to show that he too has amazing strength, even at such a young age. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do you think that Jake can pull this enormous log behind me? Maybe? Jake, do you think you can pull this log? No. What if I were to give you a treat? Okay, Jake. There you go. Now dig in those heels. Let's see it. Just look at that power. Now when our elephants are young, we do like to keep their loads light. That way they can get used to wearing the harness. But it won't be long before Jake is just as big as George here, and he'll be able to pull loads just like him. You'll also notice our safari elephants are very well mannered and always clean up after themselves. After showing off a little, of course.
Hi.
Now, one of the most unique features of the elephant is, of course, their trunk. They use it as a nose for smelling and breathing, as well as like a hand for pushing food into their mouth, squirting water into their mouth, and picking things up. What we'd like to do now is show you just how dexterous the elephant trunk is. So could I get a young volunteer with a loonie or a toonie to meet me up at the fence here? So any child with a loonie